And we are back. What is up, guys? Rich T here, and Grand Arena is back. All right, I'm pumped. It's 5v5, and it's a different 5v5 than normal. So normally there'd be a fleet, and this time there is no fleet. There's going to be two different 5v5s, which I prefer than having an extra 3v3. I much prefer 5v5 over 3v3, but I digress. So this one, there's 5s in all 4 sections. In my particular bracket, because I'm in the 3.5 GP bracket, I have 1 in the back, 1 in the back, 2 in the front, 2 in the front. So I want to talk a little bit about strategy before we begin. So one particular strat that I think, if you have the patience to do so, is probably the better strat, and that is if you can wait until after your opponent attacks you first. So if you wait to see what your opponent can do. Now, if you've sized your opponent up and you know you outman him as far as squads, you've got much better squads than him, better mods than him, and you know it's not even going to be close, then you can go ahead and attack and just plow through. But if you think you may need to use some strategy against your opponent, waiting until he attacks you first is a good strat. So in my case, I didn't have to wait until the next day or until a couple hours before Grand Arena's over. You got 21 hours and 23 minutes left. So, I think Arnold does his stream a couple hours before the timer's up. So seeing what your opponent was able to clear on your board definitely helps you to figure out what you need to accomplish on the other side. And in this case, I'm able to figure out what this guy has left in the tank and if he has anything left in the tank. So what he's done on me so far is he one-shot my bounty hunter squad. Took him 2 shots to get through my first order. So that's 3 squads he threw at this front row to get to the back. The back row, I had a sleeper back there. I didn't have a garbage team sitting in the back. I put a sleeper back there just in case, and he threw 2 squads at that. So I think that was a good decision. Then he went up here to the front, and he must have saved his Revan squad to counter my Revan squad. And at that point, I think he just ran out of juice. He threw 6 squads. 1, 3, 5, and then 6. So if he threw 6 squads at my defense, and he has RJT, Night Sisters, First Order, and Bounty Hunters in his front line, we could deduce what he's got left. Especially because he does not have a decent squad like all the way through. He definitely is missing a few squads. So we know he's got the Bounty Hunters because they're on defense. His Empire squad. This is one of the first opponents I've gone up against that didn't have a really good Empire squad with Palpatine and Vader. So he doesn't really have that. Ewoks. He doesn't really have an Ewok squad. We know his First Order's on defense. His Imperial Troopers. Not fantastic. His Jedi. Okay, so he's got a solid Revan squad. But he doesn't have a solid B Jedi squad. His Night Sisters, they're on defense. Phoenix. Alright, he doesn't have a great Phoenix squad. Rebels. Alright, he's got a decent CLS squad. He's got 3 Zeta CLS. He's got Han. He's got R2. He does not have 3PO, and he does not have Chewbacca. So a good CLS squad, but not a fantastic CLS squad. His Resistance is on defense. And now his Sith. He's got a 1 Zeta Traya, 6-star, but she's not 7, and he doesn't have a Nihilus, he doesn't have a Scion. So judging by these squads and looking at what he's been able to accomplish on my board, and what he's got in his front row, we can deduce that he's out of steam. He doesn't have a Sith squad, so he had to have thrown his Revan squad at our Revan squad. His CLS, he had to have thrown at one of these squads to be able to down them. So I think, judging by what he was able to accomplish, and I'm surprised he was able to get as much down as he could with the squads that he had left, I think he doesn't have anything in the back rows. This is what he's got in his front rows, and in the back, he's got some pretty weak squads. So I feel confident enough to throw my better squads at all 4 of these. But let's take one of them out and go from there and see. So I'm a little nervous about this one, the Night Sister one. So I want to go ahead and knock that one out first and just see. Now, just in case he does have something in those back rows, I'm going to save my Traya squad, my big gun. I'm going to use my CLS, my other big gun. But let's try this first. Let's try this first. Let's use our Shore Trooper, because if you're going to do an Emperor Palpatine against... Who am I looking for? Wampa. Okay. If you're going to throw Palpatine against a Mother Talzin with that plague, you need a heal. So Shore Trooper is extremely important for that heal. Now I looked at all their speeds, of course, and they're all pretty slow. My squad is much faster. My entire squad is much faster than theirs is. Some of them are twice as fast. We don't need that heal yet. Let's just keep firing away. Alright, now let's go after... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Whoever it is going to come back, attack. So let's go for Saj. Alright, that's 1. Let's kill her for 2. And silence? Nice. Or ability block, rather. This is going really well. Let's get that Daka down. Alright, she's down. Let's get that Asajj down. We gotta go back at this fool. Turn meter removal. Beautiful. Alright, now we'll finish her. No, let's throw the dots out. Let's throw the dots out. Now let's finish her off. Boom. Boom. Alright, perfect. Perfect. We got this. In the bag. Oh, I probably should have healed. Silly. That was an important banner. That's alright. That is alright. So who we're doing? We're doing the top lane. We did the Night Sister. Now we're doing RJ3 or RJT, and I'm going to use my Night Sisters. I like going after that Rey first. She's just such strong damage. Let's get some plague. Oh my gosh, look how little health on that Rey. Alright, that plague is going to kill Rey. It's going to kill Trooper. Let's go after that BB-8. I don't know how low it's going to get that R2. Let's throw another dot up on top of that R2. Alright, he's done for. Let's go after the BB-8. A stun? Nice. And a heal. It's good to identify when a character is low, and the plague will finish them off so you don't waste attacks. Not that I played that perfect by any means, but... Okay, so like I thought, she didn't have anything great in that back line. Let's go at his front line some more and just confirm there's nothing in this back line as well. So let's do RJT and CLS against these two. Let's throw RJT at the bounty hunters. Alright, looks good. Alright, let's focus either that Aura Sing or the Bane and just get somebody down as fast as possible. Let's do the Aura Sing. Beautiful. Let's go after Bane and then we'll go after Boba. Let's remove turn meter from Bosk so he doesn't taunt. And we can just keep going to town on the Fett. Because his backpack's got jets. Dengar will do last because he'll probably just invis. Gosh. Let's remove turn meter. Oh, we didn't. It's okay. Can we do it without them taking a turn? Oh my gosh. What a stomping. Let's go ahead and do the... Oh, and he's dead. That's what I was hoping. Boom. Okay. Let's just remove the taunt. I don't want to focus him first by any means. Let's stun that executioner. Let's stun Kylo. Nope. Buffs around. Turn meter ability block. Go back after that executioner. Alright, let's do the Phasma. Alright, we'll go after Kylo Ren. Remove the taunt. Go back after Ren. Jeez. These guys do not want to die. They are tough to burn through. I guess we'll throw the stun on Crumb or not. Jeez. His shit is going up, not down. I don't know who to focus. Who's going to actually die? That's the question. Oof, got him. Hey, look at us, Han Solo. What a beast. What do we get? Look at those mats. Alright, last back row. What do you got? The Phoenix. Alright, wow. I think the Phoenix is probably a little more difficult. They seem a little more geared. Let's use the Traya squad because we've got it. Because why not? Was practicing my Traya on Revan attacks in Grand Arena or in Squad Arena for Grand Arena, so that I would know the rotation, I'd know the kill order. Didn't even have to do it. I'll probably have to do it next time though. I was looking at some of the other guys in the bracket, and there's some really strong opponents. I just thought this was a beautiful song. I love the Deftones. Gino's got some pipes. Remove turn meter, because he was like full. Let's get that Jin down first so she can't revive anybody I kill. days. Since I don't think we're going to be needing it for anything else, really. Alright, GG's, full clear. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe to my channel if you like the video. Tune in a day and a half, 2 days for round 2 as it gets a little harder, and then round 3 as it gets a little harder still. So we can figure out what our counters should be, what's been working, what doesn't, what defense to put, and why. Good luck in your grand arenas, and I will see you guys in the next one.